Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kathy Owen. I'm a private consultant and I work with leaders and organizations around emotional regulation, performance, and decision making under pressure. Most workplace problems are not strategy problems, they are nervous system problems. And today I want to talk about micromanagement, not as a leadership style, but as an emotional regulation issue. I recently worked with a company where the CEO held recurring meetings with her accounting team. On paper, these meetings seemed harmless. In reality, they were costing the company at least $5,000 a week in lost time. And that number is conservative because it wasn't just her time, it was the collective time, energy, and focus of every person in that room. These were capable professionals. They knew how to do their jobs. But instead of being trusted to execute, they were being closely monitored, questioned, corrected, and redirected over and over again. The result? Employees quietly disengaging, resentment building, people doing their job, but no longer bringing their best thinking. This wasn't about accounting, it was about control. When a leader is emotionally dysregulated, when they can't stay present in their body under responsibility or uncertainty, they often default to micromanagement. Micromanagement is the fight response in leadership. It's the nervous system saying, if I control everything, I'll feel safer. And here's where it gets expensive. When leadership operates from a dysregulated nervous system, the entire organization adapts. Fight shows up as micromanagement and overcontrol. Flight shows up as quiet quitting, disengagement, or job searching. Freeze shows up as passivity, reduced initiative, and silence. Fawn shows up as overworking, people pleasing, and fear of speaking up. In this company, one employee was working with double pneumonia and did not feel safe enough to even go to the doctor. That's not dedication. That's lack of psychological safety. And when that's happening, the organization already has a problem, whether leadership sees it or not. I want to name something important here. In organizations like this, employees are the canary in the coal mine. When people stop speaking up, when they stop resting, when they stop asking questions, when they work while sick, that's not a performance issue. That's a leadership nervous system signal. The environment isn't safe enough for honesty or recovery. A lot of advice tells leaders just delegate more, but delegation requires emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is the ability to tolerate uncertainty, trust others, and stay present without overcorrecting. If a leader can't regulate their own nervous system, delegation feels dangerous, so they control instead. Yes, this organization would benefit from a strong operations or integrator role, someone who can translate vision into execution, someone who understands accounting and people, and someone who can absorb complexity without flooding the CEO. But here's the truth most people miss. A middle person only works if the leader is regulated enough to release control. Otherwise, micromanagement just routes around them. This is where my work comes in. Emotional regulation is the ability to stay present in your body without needing to flee, defend, or collapse. When leaders learn to regulate, meetings get shorter and clearer. Trust increases, decision making improves, employees re engage. Not because people changed, but because the nervous system at the top did. I study professional athletes and elite coaches. Great coaches don't micromanage every play. They don't overcorrect under pressure, and they don't hijack the game when things get tense. Why? Because emotional regulation allows them to see clearly, make clean decisions, trust preparation. A dysregulated coach creates chaos. A regulated coach creates performance. Leadership works the same way. Micromanagement isn't a management problem. It's an emotional regulation problem, and it quietly drains trust, time, and human capacity in every organization it touches. I plan on including a video very soon in the near future all about emotional regulation, what it is, and how to regulate your nervous system. Whether you're a leader working in an uncertain environment, whether you're a family member working in a uncertain family experience, it happens in real life. And if you can regulate your emotions, your decisions are going to be a lot more clear. You're going to feel a lot better inside your own body, and you'll be able to delegate what needs to be delegated. If this video was helpful for you, please share it with someone who leads people. You never know what it might unlock for them. And if you're a leader who recognizes yourself in this, that awareness alone is the first step. By the way, I include a blog post that has bonus resources in every episode that I do. And that will be linked in the show notes and description below. And it will include bonus resources like how do I emotionally regulate? All right. That's my video for today. I trust that you found it helpful. And until next time, I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here.